Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the 2026 2 hours of Tokyo. How are you doing? It's Kira Restrepo with you today, commentating for a race. How is everybody doing? How's life? How's it going? We're getting ready to race. We're getting ready to qualify, actually. Started the stream a little bit later today. Just wanted to get through everything. 10-minute qualifying is open as we speak. Once again, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a nice stream today. It's going to be a 2-hour race. Should be fun. This track is very, very quick. It's very challenging. It's very, very interesting. There's a lot of draft you can get here. It's once you get on someone's butt, it's very easy to stay with them. So this should be a very fun track to race. This is the only race I've won at with GP1 before. It doesn't really exist anymore. But it's a similar category. This track is a lot of fun for me. It's very special, so it should go really well today. Now let's get rid of the music for now, because we are qualifying. Let's get out there on track. So at the moment, we got Kurai with a 27.3. They're just getting out there, so the time is just starting. We'll start seeing some hot laps very soon. We'll see what the actual threshold is. Kurai 27, Baylor 27.7, Luke 27.7, Clout 27.78. Listen to this. It's 27.34, 27.61. Things are starting to pick up. 27.66, 27.73, 27.76, 27.78, 28.14. So you have an idea how tight this track is. It's close. It's tight. It's going to be absolutely great. It's going to be a fun race to watch. And 2 hours of this is a long time. Luke moving up to P2 with a 27.377. Looks like the threshold is going to be those low 27s. The Cloud now moves up to 27.3. This should be a fun race to watch. This track, I love this track. It's got something in it. It's just special. It's fun. It's smooth. It flows so well. I just love this track. And it's given me good memories too, so it's just it's good overall. It's a lot of fun. And to give this track a 2-hour race, yeah, I'm excited. It'll save you some snacks. You're fighting everyone. Bring it. This this track is pretty special. To give you a bit of an overhead view of the track. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish corners, about 7 or 8 corners. I guess that one counts as one long one or 2 or 3 even. But yeah, this track is very fast. There's a lot of draft in the straight. You can see from that hairpin at the very top left corner that says GT Super Endurance. You can draft all the way down to turn 2, which is a very long way to draft. It's very nice to make a pass. You should see some good drafting and some good passes going on here. This track is just amazing. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite tracks. Should be fun. Should be good. And it looks pretty. We're in the middle of Tokyo. Just everything about it. So it should be fun. Qualifying as it is, Luke now takes over P1 with a 27.18. Rao with a 27.244. JC with a 27.32. The Clout with a 27.33. Lara with a 27.46 moves up to P5. Biller 27.677. Christy 27.77. Mila 27.93. And Activision, I believe, is the new team with a 28.522. And I need to see if Activision his name is actually Activision. So I guess his full name is Activision. Let's follow him on a lap. It's one of our new teams. And speaking of teams, I have a roster here for you guys. The team is called Sky High, and if I'm not mistaken, it should be in our new graph that we got here for you. Let's show it right now. I'm not sure if Sky High is here. Did I save this correctly? Give me a moment. Let me see if I have the right one. Stand by. I should. I remember I saved it. If I did not, let me do that again. Picture. It should be there. Apex, Stewart, Midnight, Veneto. I guess it's not in our graph. That's okay. Unless I missed it somewhere. Yep, that's okay, but no problem. But as we see here, we got Luke Carmona Racing with Luke, Marcus, Entron. We got Apex Angels with Atsi, Kelly, and Lara. We got Stewart Motorsports with Taylor, Biller, and Anthony. We have Renaissance Van Whithelmine, or RVW, with Andreas and Issa. We got Atomic Racing with Sam Phoenix and Cruci. Cree and Ricomo. We got Midnight Syndicate with Daisuke and Johnny Angel. We got MD Racing with Don Romario and Mila. We got the other RVW with Rao and Ragnar. We got Benetto with Emily, JC, and Valky. I wonder if Valky could make it to the last race. Will she be joining us this race? We shall see. But as it stands right now, let's go on track here. Let's follow a lap with... Let's see, Activision's coming by, Lara's coming by, Christie's coming by, Luke is coming by. How you guys doing? Hey, what's up, Sober? Sober says, "Vamos, señor, over the bubbles." That's Mr. JC. Sorry. So still we have Luke with the 2718, Kurai with the 27244, JC with the 2732, the Cloud with the 27336. Lara with the 27467, Biller 27521, Don Romario moves up to P7 with the 27557, Valky also with the 27571 and P8, Christy with the 27761, Mila 27935, and Activision with the 28495, running out these top. We've got a full grid today, 10 teams, 11 teams racing. It should be a wonderful race. Now, I keep forgetting the Cloud's name. Is this... It's the Golden Boy. We got our Golden Boy. But I remember now, Kura is Rao. After however long it took me to remember that. But this is great. The Ragnar, Don Romario, Biller, Mina. Oh, and it might not be showing all the racers actually, unless it's Ragnar out on track. Oh yeah, it is Ragnar out on track. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. So I only see the drivers out on track, which is fantastic. Lara, you're amazing. Thank you for this HUD. It's absolutely great. So good. So I can give you guys some onboards as well as track cams. So once more, welcome to the Tokyo 2 hours of GTSE 2026A. We are about a minute 40 seconds away from finishing qualifying, and as it stands at the moment, we got Luke Carmona. Let me move this over to the track. Luke Carmona, P1 with a 27183. P2 is Rao with a 27244. P3 is JC with a 27324. P4 is the Golden Boy, 27336. P5 is Lara, 27467. P6 is Biller, 27521. P7 Don Romario, 27557. Valky P8, 27571. She's lucky that Luke is P1 because she races with Luke. Christie's 27761, Mila 27935, Ragnar 27949, and Activision 28495. This is going to be a good race. This is going to be fun. Got a lot of teams. We got a full grid of 11 cars or 10 cars, I believe it is. Should be good. It should be good racing. So now the only team I could not get information on, I might have to ask Luke for that. Emmy, we have a new team called Sky High, which I believe the racers are going to be these guys. So it's going to be 8 Blinker. It's 8 Blinker. Oh, he's the maker of D2, isn't he? Oh, it's the Sky High team. I see you. I see you guys. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, it's Mark. Depp, and of course 8 Blinker, as you guys know, or you might not know, he created all D2 scripts. Those cars are fun to drift. They are quite amazing. So yeah, hey, welcome. I hope you have a good race. Should be fun. We've got Activision in the car as well. I don't know how many drivers are going to do, but let me see here. Right here. Activision in that nice livery. What do we have? Sky High. So it should be a good race. Time is up at the qualifying. Looks like Golden Boy moves up to P2 with a 27.2. Displaces Rowd third with a 27.244. Mr. Bubbles 27.324 in P4. And Lara with a top 5 27.467. Let's go, Apex Angels. Here come the cars. Let me see if I have my right graphic settings. We do. We are ready to... Well, we got to sign up, and then we're gonna ready to race. We're gonna be ready to race. This is a fun, exciting race. Fun, exciting track. It should go great. Let me give you guys a little bit of a track preview of what these guys are going to be contending with today. I'm going to give you a bit of a Tokyo 24 hours right now. Tokyo 2 hours. There is a Tokyo 24 hours, or this is where it was last year. It can happen, but let's give you a little bit of a track preview here for you guys. I'm going to shut up now. And with that, guys, it concludes our track walk. Now we're going to get over here. Emmy's got a few announcements to make before the race begins. Sim is open. If anybody wants to get their friends in, now's the time. Everybody needs to relog. Now's the time before the sim closes out for 2 hours. Emmy says congrats to LCR. Number 1 will be starting on pole for the 2 hours of Tokyo. I see Lara in the picture. What's up, Lara? How you doing? What's up as well in the chat, Sauber? Saludos, saludos. Ah, sos chiquita. Un gusto, un gusto, un gusto. ¿Qué andas? Un gusto, un gusto. Aquí estamos. Aquí estamos corriendo, a ver qué tal. We'll see how this goes. Should be fun. Well, no estamos corriendo, estamos streaming. So Emmy is typing at the moment. What does Adsy tell us? Katie, you should join me as a commentator. Come on over, Katie. Join me in the stream. Alright, so Emmy says, okay, good job everyone. I'll now go over some stuff for the race before we start. We do have a new team on the grid, so Emmy's going to be very thorough with the instructions just to make sure we're all on the same page. Like, we've done this before, we know this, but the new team might not. So just to get everybody on the same page. It's a 2-hour race too, so strategy is a big play here. We're going to see a lot of drivers, especially teams like Luke or RVW, are going to try and push their tires to the limit. These tires do have a specific, I guess it's a feature. You have a certain chance when they get to 0% not to blow the tire for 1 or 2 more extra laps or something like that. So you can try and squeeze out an extra lap of the tires. However, you do run that gamble of your tires might blow. You might not make it a full lap, or they might blow at the very start. You never know. The moment they hit 0, they might not. So it's a very cool gamble. I think these cars have it. I'm not sure if they do. I know the NASCAR cars do. I believe Luke included them in this as well. So it's with the 2-hour race. We're going to see a lot of pit stops. We're going to see a lot of strategy. Some cars are going to come in early. Some cars are going to come in later together. It's all going to be very interesting to watch. 2-hour race. It's a very long race, but that's what I'm here for. We should have some fun. Emmy says, first, this track does not have a yellow line at the pit exit, so be aware of that. Be careful exiting the pits so you don't crash into other cars. Of course, people leaving the pits should always be aware. They should always yield to faster cars coming in the racing line at full speed, especially that area which is pretty much flat out before turn 1, or before turn 2, technically. And as a reminder, Emmy says warnings and penalties will be given out to the car number. Example, LCR number 1. So keep that in mind and remember your car number. Give you guys a little bit of ambience music. This song that Luke made for this series is just amazing. I absolutely love it. Emmy also says now she'll talk about pitting. I like to talk about pitting quickly, as I've seen in a few cases drivers getting a bit lax on the rules, specifically this one. Drivers may pass through their immediate neighbor's pit boxes en route to or departing from their designated pit box. Make sure you are not just driving through everyone's pit box on your way to yours. You're only allowed to cross into your neighboring pit boxes. So that means the one just before yours or the one right after yours when you're leaving the pits. Don't just drive through all the pit boxes. That's not allowed, and I believe Emmy's going to crack down on people that do. She really doesn't want another thing to have to carefully monitor during the pit stops, but if I see someone egregiously breaking the rule, they will be getting a penalty, a drive-through penalty. It's pretty easy to do. Follow the pit. Just so you guys have an idea what she means. Let me bring it over here. So, you know, the pit has a pit lane, and it has the stalls where you stop to pit. What she means is to stay in your lane, stay in the pit lane, until it's time to enter your stall. So if you're coming in, to the pit entry, and your stall is the last one, she wants you to remain on this side. She doesn't want you to drive on this side. She wants to remain on this side until it's time to pit. And if you're Stuart, you can enter the neighboring pit box just to pit, and you can pass through the neighboring pit box to exit. Otherwise, stay in the main pit lane. That's what it's for. That's why we have it, for safety, to avoid unsafe releases and incidents in the pit lane. Simple enough. Simple enough. Now for the roll and start, says Emmy. This is very important, so please listen. Today, we'll be going around the track 2 times before the green lights. So 2 pace laps before the green lights. And the good thing is that the pace... sorry. It's very important during the parade lap to stay in order and behind the safety car. And, importantly, a rule that she added last time, I believe, stay in slow mode until the green flag. Unless you have to catch up, of course. If you're seen, or at least last time, if you're seen in drive mode before the green flag, you might get penalized. Stay in slow mode until the green flags. Simple enough. Emmy says, I see a lot of cars during the parade lap trying to apex corners and stuff like they're racing. You don't need to do this. This often makes you touch slow zones and cause backups. Just drive relax near the middle of the track and worry about staying behind the person in front. I mean, parade laps, rolling starts are very simple. Just stay behind the car in front of you, stay in slow mode. When it's green flag, go. Once the safety car pulls into the pit lane, the lead car will basically become the safety car and will continue along the track in slow gear until the lights turn green. Now, in some categories, rolling starts, the leader determines when to start. However, here to make everything more organized, basically the race does not start until the green lights flash. And then can everybody shift into drive gear and go. And then everybody can. Sorry. Wow, grammar. Someone, huh? Snacks? What do you mean snacks? I'm confused. So as I mentioned before, this is a new rule. Important. If you are not in slow gear before the green lights turn green, you're going to be given a drive-through penalty for jumping the start. What does Adsy say? Yeah, I'm streaming. Oh, yeah. Yes. What you mean, type snacks? Doing me a confuse. I don't care about you right now. Alright, Amy says, okay, I think that's all I have to go over, so next we'll do the gate sign up. Last time it was a bit of a mess, but we got it together this time. Nobody touch the gate, unless you're told to touch the gate, and join. In the meantime, we'll just get ready. I'll show you guys a graph of our racers here today one more time. We do have a new team that is actually not included here, so I'll just mention it later. So we have Luke Carmona racing with Luke, Marcus, and Tron racing. We got Apex Angels number 7 with Atsi, Kelia, or Sasha and Lara. I believe Kelia's not racing these days. We got Stuart Motorsports with Taylor, Biller, and Anthony. We got Renaissance or RBW with Estrella Sinisa. We got Atomic Racing Team with Sam Phoenix and Krikri. Rikoma, we got Midnight Syndicate with Daisuke and Johnny Angel. We got MD Racing with Don and Mila. We got Renaissance, the other RBW with Rao and Ragnar. We have Benetto with Emily, JC, or Valky. I think today is JC and Valky. And we do have a new team called Sky High, which I believe is it includes the creator of the D2 scripts, if you guys are familiar with drifting. 8. It's really amazing. Those scripts are so much fun. And yeah, we have a new team. I don't quite know the drivers just yet, but we are excited. We're ready to go racing. I'm gonna give myself. All right, we'll see while people chat. Drive through Sinise. We're trying to. Oh, we do have Emily racing today as well. All right, so cool news. We are getting a JC to join us on voice for commentating while he's not racing, so this is great. I miss commentating with him. He's probably my best co-commentator. So much fun, brings a lot of good energy, and we're getting ready. In the meantime, let's watch the Apex Angels dance. Dance, though. Is that Lara? It is. I love the dance, Lara. Yippee! Is that Lara or is that Etsy? That's Etsy. How you doing, Etsy? So, Emmy says, when I tell you to join, you would click the gate, click join team, and then find your team and sign up. Simple enough. Simple enough. Let's do it. Will we have Anthony Stewart stretched out today? He seems to be okay for the moment, but we always see a super stretched out kitty. We'll see how it goes for now. Grabbing that Corvette safety car, which looks beautiful. Yeah, let's go. And Lara qualified P5 for you guys, so it's exciting. It is exciting. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Apex. Today is the day we finish P5. You got all our drivers here today. Looks like we do have 3 drivers for Bonetta today, which is awesome. Emily's here, Balky's here, JC's here. It's gonna be tough competition for Luke and for RBW too. That team RBW with Rao and Ragnar, they are fast, and they definitely can contend for the win here. Let's go. So sorry guys, a bit of a lull here right now while we wait for all the sign up and everything to go, and then we'll get started with the 2-hour race. LCR signing in. In the meantime, one more time, my name's Kira Restrepo. Welcome to the Tokyo 2-hour race, GTSE round 4, 2026A. I'm happy to be hosting here for you guys. We will have JC join us in voice when he's not racing, which is great. It's always more fun to have more commentators around. If anybody wishes to commentate with me, by the way, just let me know. I'm happy to have more people here on the booth with me. You know, it's always fun to talk, not have to talk alone. So whomever does or wants to, hit me up, send me a message, and we'll get you sorted. But in the meantime, let's go. Everybody's just signing in today, getting ready. Let me do something. Let me get rid of this privacy screen. This track today is very fun. I got a little podium here for GTSE. And I have you guys, let me see, 2 different flyby cams today. We got this one in the last corner Apex, and we got this one in the middle of the track. I don't know what corner this is, but this should be a fun race. This should be great to watch. We got a nice little here. We are ready, I believe. Look. Sorry. Exciting. This should be a good race to watch. So, oops. Everybody's getting ready. Everybody is gearing up. I believe everybody's signed in, so we are now ready to get this race underway. 2-hour race in Tokyo should be a lot of fun. Let's see how it goes. Oh, Summer's here watching. How you doing, Summer? Welcome. I still need someone else in the booth with me, someone permanent, so come on, guys. Step up, come commentate with me. GTSE is a lot of fun. It gives good racing. So our starting order for today is going to be Luke Carmona racing in P1. Second is going to be RBW number 45. Third is going to be RBW 666. Then we have Apex number 7. Then we have Stewart 18. Midnight in 444. Atomic in 89. And Sky High in 328. Drivers are coming out to line up at the start-finish line. Remember, right now we're going to do a pace lap, 2 pace laps. So it should be very fun. Now, let's get the music silenced and get us ready to race. Sure, on-track cameras are working fine. Seem to be good for now. GT Super Endurance. This should be very fun to watch. I am excited. Race is getting ready. Had Anthony Stewart driving our safety car today. FVA Corvette, very beautiful livery, very nice car. Everybody just getting sorted, coming out of the pits, doing the little opening lap. I guess someone came back into the pits, but it's done. Oh no, they're leaving their box. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're still missing some cars. Everybody doing their lap around, their warm-up lap. Get everything set up and ready. Benetto starting P4. I wonder why I don't see the liveries. Am I missing something? Oh no, now it's loaded. Okay. We're missing our Luke Carmona Racing number 1. Where is Luke? Here comes the LCR vehicle as well as the MD Racing vehicle. And it's going to be Luke starting out with the driving. So we got Luke in P1. We got Astrea starting for the RBW. We got Ragnar starting for the other RBW. Little Bear starting for Benetto. Lara starting for Apex. We got... when will the name come up? We got Taylor. Sorry. Oh my god, I should probably turn this on. Hold on. We got Mila for MD. We got a DJ for Atomic. And way back here, for some reason, we have 8 Blinker. 8, you gotta move forward to the stall up ahead. That Sky High is the new team, starting with 8, so this should be great. This should go great. We're excited. We're gonna see how this goes. So one more time, we're gonna be doing 2 pace laps. So 2 full laps are on the track, following the safety car. Second lap, safety car is gonna dip into the pits, and the race will get going. Anthony already saying that he sees a couple in a race gear. As we know, we need to be in slow gear. And I'm going to leave this here because this camera is going to signal. I'm going to save this as 6, I think. Does 5 have something? Yes, it does. So we're going to do 6. So we know when those green lights go. All right. Seems everybody is ready to race. Everyone looks good. I'm going to close the chat. And we're going to get ready to race. 2026A. Round 4. 2 hours of Tokyo. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more volume here so you can hear these cars roar. Alright, and then he says, stay in order, gear up to catch up, only if you need to. Remember, stay in slow gear until the green flag. Otherwise, you're going to get a drive-through penalty. And the race should start very soon. Alright, 30 seconds. 30 seconds for the 2 parade laps. Remember, we're doing two out laps, or 2, would you say parade laps, I guess is the word. 1 parade lap, and then we're going to start. And here we go. Everybody coming in, everybody warming up their tires, getting ready to race. This should be a very fun, exciting race. Let's go. Vamos, señor Lager, says Sauber. Chiquito, we got all our vehicles here doing a nice little parade lap. There's no need to push, there's no need to shove. Just make sure you do catch up a little bit here. There is a car falling behind. As long as everybody's in line, we're going to do 2 laps, and then we'll be ready. This is such a beautiful track. I love this track. It's so much fun. It's super entertaining. It's just everything. Everything about this track is fun. I love it. It's fun. It's fast. You can stay in the draft so well. We do 1 more parade lap here, and then we'll get things underway. FEA GT Super Endurance Round 4. 2 hours of Tokyo. We've already got incidents in the back. Something's wrong with the RBW, slowing down way too much. Now causing issues. There you go. Catch us up one more time. Not sure what's going on there, but we're going for another parade lap. Make sure everything is back in order before the race starts. The safety car is in first place. So this lap is when everything gets underway. The safety car is going to dip into the pit lane, and then we're going to have a 2-hour race of Tokyo. Starting in first is Luke, second is Asterea, third is Ragnar in the RBW, Benetto, fifth with JC, sixth Apex with Lara, well, technically fifth because of safety car. Alright guys, so we're coming through the second last corner. We are ready to do this. Safety car goes into the pit lane, everybody bunching up, everybody getting ready to race. Everybody coming close. We got red lights. We got red lights. Everybody's inching. Everybody's ready. And here we go. Green light. Green, green, green. Racing is on. Everybody comes out clean. Lara trying to get a look inside of that RBW. We already got Benetto past the RBW. They're side by side banging already. But that race is going. Lucas first. We got the Benetto moving in for the P3 going on the inside of the RBW. Benetto gets it done. Now Lara's right behind them with the Apex Angels. We got 3 wide coming into the hairpin. Ooh, looks like the RBW takes a position back. Now Lara is on that Benetto. Lara wants to get that position very quickly. Everybody slotting in now. Everything seems to be clean. Everybody racing good. Luke already in the front. RBW again hits the wall. Now we got Benetto back on the inside of the RBW. Takes over P2. We got Lara going a little bit wide with the Apex Angels. Not able to get the position done. Everybody good in the back. Now we got another fight for the very back. We got Atomic racing with MD. It looks like Lara's back on the inside now. Outside, inside. Benetto moves up to P3. RBW holds on to P4 for now. But he's got that Apex Angel on his ass. And she's looking to make a move. Luke going on the inside, Lara going on the inside. 3 wide for turn 2. They make contact with Elv. Lara moves up to P3 now, but she goes a bit wide. Here comes Bonetta one more time. They get together, hit the wall. Oh no! In trouble for Apex. RVW moves back up to P3. And up front we got Luke already pulling away from the second RVW. For the first RVW is Drea P2, comfortable P2, but we got a battle for P3 RVWs there. Now we have someone else in the mix. I believe that is Stewart. We got Taylor now moved up to P4, looking to move up to P3 to pass that RVW. Bonetto comes back now. Bonetto fighting with MDR. Unfortunately, Apex got pushed back, but that's okay. Sorry, Bonetto fighting with Atomic. Whew. A lot of things happening here, but now that RVW pulls away in the 3rd place, and right behind them we got Stewart, we got Bonetto, we got everybody's over here. Atomic as well in the mix. Apex now P7, MDR P8, and Sky High fell a little back, but that's okay. We got a very good race here for P4. Bonetto moves up to P4, but we got Atomic, we got Stewart fighting it out. We got Apex coming in on to these 2. Whew. Should be fun. A lot of things happening. They come into contact. Here comes Lara. Can Lara make the pass with the draft? Can Lara move in between the Atomic and the Stewart Racing? Not quite there just yet. Coming into turn 1, coming into turn 2. Side by side for Stewart and Atomic. Whew. Stewart, for now, holds on to P5, Atomic P6, Apex P7, but they're all right there, and looks like MDR is getting in the mix as well. MDR wants to be part of this. MDR is right there, and that's the best part about this track. Everything is so tight with this draft that you can get. Already a fight for P4. Looks like Lara moves in. Lara moves up to P4. Beautiful for Apex. Sorry, P5. Sorry, P5 for Apex now. In front of Atomic, Stewart behind, and then Stewart getting attacked by MDR as well. But we are not yet. Atomic is coming back for the Apex Angels. Atomic on the inside, side by side. Looks like Lara does a little cut back, but not quite there. She goes back on the outside, inside. They hit the wall. And side by side, but Atomic does get that move back done onto the Apex. Apex now with the draft, though. Apex coming in with blood, looking for blood. Lara is being a protagonist this race, and it's amazing. Atomic holds on to P5, Apex now, but look at this. We are not done up here at the front. We got RVW, we got the Bonetto catching up to the RVW in P3. Bonetto already, I believe, in the draft for JC. Let's see what we can do. JC now not quite there in the draft yet, but he is closing in, and he's closing in fast every lap. That RVW was a 27.9. JC with a 27.5, 4/10. For the moment, things seem to have calmed down, but not just yet for that RVW, because he's got company. He's got a Bonetto on his 6, and it's JC. If there's someone you don't want behind you, it's JC, and now he comes. He's got the draft. He's got the drive. JC closing in on that RVW for P3. Remember, it's a 2-hour race. Anything can happen, but at the moment, as it stands, we got Luke P1. We got RVW 3.5 seconds back. RVW 666, 7.1 seconds back with company now with JC on his heels. JC looking to make that move for P3. In the meantime, behind them, we've got Apex still holding on to P5 with Atomic right on their heels. No, in disregard, Atomic and Stewart now getting into it, allowing MDR to catch back up and allowing the Apex Angels car to pull away. But coming back here to P3, looks like that Bonetto vehicle is right on the RVW. What can Ragnar do to hold back? JC looks like not much because JC's on the inside. JC makes the move. They come together, not quite there yet. RVW holds the position for now, but JC is right there. JC's going to do a bit of a bump draft. JC is on his heels. JC's got the draft. JC's got the drive. Can JC get it done before turn 1? Not quite there. He's going on the outside, coming into turn 2. Now on the inside, side by side to turn 3. JC, a little bit of contact, but it's clean. JC moves into P3. Still side by side. Finally gets to move down, but that RVW now has got the draft for the long straight, and that's the thing about this track. Once you get by, it's hard to break that draft. RVW on the outside, side by side one more time. They hit the wall, both of them side by side. Looks like JC's going to have a bit of an advantage here. Whew! Still on the inside, but now he moves past that position. JC now P3, but the RVW is not quite done yet. JC protects the inside, RVW on the outside. Ragnar stays on the outside for now. JC keeps that P3 going, but Ragnar's now moving on the inside. Try to make it work, but not quite there. JC holds on to the P3 for now, and JC's got a little bit more pace See if he can pull away or if he can drag Ragnar all the way up to his teammate in P2 with Astrea. If they keep battling like this, though, that's not going to happen now. Ragnar's moving on the inside. Ragnar's got the inside line. Ragnar's moving back into B3. Pushes JC into the wall. They both come together and hit the wall. Here comes JC trying to get him back on the inside. Back. So Ragnar moves on to P3 one more time, pushing JC into the wall, but JC's not done. JC's on the outside now. Can he get that move done from the outside, side by side with a beautiful pass? JC's still side by side coming in the last corner. JC gets it done on the outside. Beautiful pass to P3, and the action continues. JC's still trying to hold off Ragnar for P3. JC seems to do a little better on sectors 1 and 2, but that sector 3 draft is just insane on this track. JC moving back into P3. Apex now holding a solid P5. Pulled way away. It looks like MDR moved past Atomic and Stewart. MDR and Atomic now getting into it side by side. Looks like they come together. They hit the wall. Is this going to be good for Stewart? Can Stewart get by? Oh my goodness. They're still crashing together. Stewart hits the back of MDR, unfortunately for them. That's going to slow them down, but here comes Atomic. Here comes MDR. Here comes Stewart. Can they get these passes down? Taylor for Stewart. Oof, not quite there for the moment. Disregard, look at that dive bomb from MDR. Pushes that Atomic vehicle way wide, and MDR moves up to P6. Atomic right behind them once more, trying to fight for that P6, and Taylor watching them from behind. Looks like Atomic is going back on the inside. MDR goes way wide. Atomic passes right by, and looks like we have a change for P3 one more time. Disregard. The Benetto. Oh, we got a vehicle up front. Oh, that's the Sky High. Has Sky High vehicle getting lapped, but that's okay. Here comes Benetto. Still holding on to P3, but he's got Ragnar right on him, and that draft is very hard to lose on this track. So these guys are going to go back and forth, back and forth. Hopefully they do work together to catch Astrea and P3, who seems to be pulling away. Benetto still holding on to that P3, but Ragnar is right on his bumper. Ragnar is pretty much bump drafting him. Can he get the move done before the start straight? No, he's going to wait. He's going to sit back. He's going to get this exit right and try and pass him on the end. Here comes Apex as well. Very comfortable 5th place. Let's go Lara. Let's go Apex. Behind them, we got Atomic now holding on to that P6. MDR and Stewart are still getting in on it. Now about to be lapped by Luke, actually. He's got a fantastic lead. There goes the Atomic. Here comes Luke now lapping. Stewart racing, sorry. Is it Stewart Racing? I'm gonna have something. Oh no, it's Stewart Motorsports. Jesus, everybody's racing for me. Stewart Motorsports. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's see where we're at. So we got Astrea now, P2. Let me catch my bearings here. Whew. Atomic holding 6th. MDR 7th. Here comes Luke behind as well. MDR in a battle with Stewart, sorry. Atomic is way ahead of them now. Stewart catching back up to MDR. On the inside goes Taylor, but MDR does the cut back again. Mila holding on to her position, but for how long? As here comes Taylor on the inside. Taylor moving into the MDR vehicle. Taylor making a move right before the last corner. Taylor in front, but the MDR vehicle's got the draft now. MDR is going to try and pull it back on her. Not quite yet. Taylor defends the inside. Can Taylor hold that position? It seems that she can, but she goes way wide. Here comes the MDR back on the inside. Not quite there. Taylor holds on. That P7 moving that Stewart Motorsports up. And here comes Astrea ready to lap traffic. P1 and P2 are way gone from P3. Benetto, who's still fighting that RBW, finally managed to pull a bit of a gap. And now behind them is Lara, who's actually benefiting from all this fighting to try and catch up to that P4 with the Apex. Lara very, very clear now of P6. Atomic, who here comes behind the leader. Here comes our Atomic. Behind them, Stewart still fighting with MDR. MDR on the inside. And behind them, Sky High. Oh, unfortunately, Sky gets a drive-through penalty for pitting outside the pit box. Ah, that's unfortunate for the first race. But that's alright, it happens. That's how we learn, right? Let's give you guys some flybys. How about this? Whew, beautiful. You got another angle today. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So here comes our race leader in a league of his own, Luke, holding on to a 6.8 second lead now. Luke Carmona driving for his own team, Luke Carmona Racing. And they are doing a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Luke with a 6.8 second gap. His last lap around was a 27.5, and now we got Astra and the RBW 45 27.898. And behind them, a lot of lap traffic. We got the MDR past the Stewart again. No, they're still there. But looks like MDR has caught up to Atomic Racing, and MDR is not done with this race yet. They want that P6, and they want it bad. What are they willing to do to get that P6 from Atomic? Atomic driven by... Today, who's driving Atomic? I'll tell you in just a moment once they come past the pits. MDR goes wide. Stewart takes advantage. Atomic driven by Christie right now. Taylor moves up to P7 again. Mila loses that P7 to P8, and Taylor now sets her sights on that Atomic that goes wide and hits the wall. Looks like they're side by side. Taylor, can't you try and get the move by before the hairpin? They're going to go side by side again. Taylor's going to slot back in, get into that draft, and try and make the move for turn one. Taylor on the inside of Atomic. Looks like they are on the inside. They're coming together. Not quite there. They're actually giving each other space. That's good. Good race in here. Taylor on the inside again. Taylor goes outside, inside, outside. Can she dive into the inside before this turn? She can. Gives him a little bit of a bump. A little bit of a help there to go wide. Taylor still side by side, and MDR is watching this unfold. MDR is seeing where they can slot themselves in. Side by side, they hit the wall one more time. They come together. MDR on the inside now of Taylor. MDR hits the wall bad. Taylor passes Atomic as well. Whew. A lot of action going on around here. Oh no, Atomic hits Taylor one more time. He makes them go way, way hard into the wall. That was dirty. That was very dirty, Atomic. MDR takes advantage, moves past the Atomic of Taylor. But not there. Taylor's back on the inside, and this is allowing Bonetto to catch up, and Bonetto's going to come into this fight, and that is not good because they are going at it hard. Hopefully JC does not get too involved in this fight. Atomic still holds on to P6 with a dirty move. Taylor now fighting that MDR of Mila. Mila on the inside going into turn 2. Goes way wide. Taylor holds on to the position, and now they got blue flags. Now they got to yield to the P3 vehicle of that Bonetto. Oh, they hit the wall. He goes in clean, goes past, no problem. Now sets his sights on Taylor. Taylor, who's got her sights set on that Atomic of Christie. Thankfully, JC trying to move on the inside of Taylor. Taylor gets out of the way. JC goes by, no problem. Ragnar still holds about the same distance from Ragnar, who's also dealing with lap traffic. So that works to JC's benefit. He's about to get the draft on that Atomic vehicle and hopefully get by before turn 2. Or at least for turn 2 if the Atomic actually gets out of the way. We'll see. Blue flag, blue flag. Here comes JC. JC moving on the inside of Christie. I doubt Christie's going to make it easy for him to pass, but that's okay. JC back on the inside. Christie actually yields. JC gets by. Oh, no, she doesn't. She's fighting. She is fighting number 3, and that allows Ragnar to close back up. Christie, of course, I don't know what to say. Anyway, here comes JC. Finally gets by. Ragnar now on her heels. Ragnar closing in the gap a little bit to JC with that lap traffic, but JC's got a clear track ahead of him now. Unless Ragnar can get by Christie quickly and efficiently, he might actually get on JC's draft. Here comes Ragnar on the inside of Christie. Christie says no thank you, but Ragnar gets by, and Ragnar is now, I don't know if he's in range for the draft, but he's right there once more with JC. Not quite there on the draft. Oh, now he's got the draft, so he's going to close in on JC after that long straight in for this coming lap. It's going to be tight. It's going to be a good fight for P3. Here goes Ragnar on the inside of JC. No, just showing him a bit of a front end, showing him that he's there and he's ready to fight. Slots back into the hairpin. Here comes Ragnar on JC. He's on the outside, actually, already in the draft. Moves back behind him just to get into that slipstream. Ragnar now looking to go on the outside, looking to go on the inside, outside, inside. Ragnar still holds on to JC. JC doing everything he can to keep that P3, keep that RBW in place. RBW looks like he's got a good drive, but he's going to stay on the outside now. Looks like JC protects that inside well. Here comes Ragnar. Ragnar stays on JC's ass. Ragnar looks like he's going to try and make a move on the inside. JC closes the door. Ragnar pushes his way into the inside. Clean, all fair. There he goes. P3 once more with the RBW, but JC is not done fighting. They hit the wall. They both hit the wall again. Oh, jeez. Finally, JC gets back by. That's it's actually a very fun fight. And once more, we got the MDR and the Stewart race. And did something happen to the Apex, or is she lapping them as well? I believe the Apex, Lara's doing a fantastic job, about to lap P6, which is absolutely great for her. Looks like Lara and that Apex Angel's doing a fine job holding that P4 now, actually. Moves out to P4, Benetta moves up to P3. Looks like the other RBW pit. Yes, we have an RBW in the pits as we speak right now. Do we have a driver change? We're about to find out. We got Golden Boy in the other RBW coming out of the pits. So as an early pit for that RBW, we still got plenty of tires left. You got about 12%. But that's where I was telling you, the strategy comes into play. It's a 2-hour race. So they have to manage these tires very well. They have to see how many times they actually have to pit. It's probably around 3 or 4 times that we're going to see these drivers pit. Probably more. More around the 6 mark. I'm not sure. This is about 20 minutes per lap. Yeah, math. Anyways. No, yeah, it's going to be about 4 or 5 pit stops. And here comes that Apex Angel getting around. Actually, Apex caught up to that RVW now. Looks like Lara has the Golden Boy in her sights. However, they already pit and Lara still has not boxed. Lara has 10% tires. Whew, I have not been able to breathe this race. We got another RBW in the pits now. As Drea coming in, do we have a driver swap? Yes, we do. Sorry, Ragnar coming in the driver swap for Rao. Apex moves out to P3 after the pit sequence. LCR extending that lead. He stays out as long as he can. Get those tires down. Extract the most out of those tires, so they can have more near the end of the race. Out comes Rao. So after the pit sequence, we also have Apex in the box, and I believe Atsi is going to take over now for Lara for the Apex Angels. At the moment, Luke holds out to that P1. He has not boxed yet. But Neto moves up to P2, 15.5. I believe they have not boxed yet either. RBW moves up to P3. They are already a lap down, but they have boxed already. Atomic, P4, MDR, P5, RBW. Now we have Atsi behind the wheel of that Apex Angels vehicle. Stewart's coming in as well. Taylor swapping out the drivers. We got Sky High out on the track still. We got that RBW of the Golden Boy, 27.7. We got Benetto in the boxes. We got a little there swapping out for Evalee. So after this pit sequence, interesting things are going to happen. I believe we're going to have JC joining us in the booth sometime soon, but we are not done here. Oh, no, that's regard. Very good. So we need to see where everybody comes out after the box sequence. Apex moves up to P6. They should move up to P5 one more time once they get out of the pits here. There they go. And I believe we're going to get on voice with JC if he wants to. We shall see in a moment. For the meantime, Luke just boxed in now. Still holds on to P1. He's got RBW 5 seconds behind, so still a comfortable lead. Behind him, the other RBW is 16 seconds behind. Benetto has fallen down to P4, but Benetto is right on the other RBW's heels. Let me see where they are. Not quite as close as they'd like to be. They did lose some time, it seems. But let's see what Evely can do. Evely is fast, and Evely can definitely put the hammer down and catch back up to that RBW for that P3 fight. Apex regains their 5th place, doing a fantastic race. Let's go. Atsi, followed by Atomic, Stewart, MDR, and Sky High. Luke still holding on to a comfortable lead now. 2.3 seconds, though. Looks like Rao is catching up to Luke. Rao has some fight in him, and Rao wants that race lead. Here comes a race leader, Luke Carmona, followed by Rao, trying to deal with traffic. Both of them are trying to deal with traffic. He gets by that Stewart. Looks like Rao's going to get by that MDR, sort of. Not quite. Try to bide his time now. He's going to get by the MDR. Looks like no. Looks like the MDR is fighting. Don is not going to let leaders by, but that's fine. Is it though? No, it's not. Luke finally gets by Stewart. Looks like Rao is still struggling to get by that MDR, which is actually not Rao. It's not Rao. It's the second RBW is the Golden Boy. Finally gets by. It's Biller Longfall now in the Stewart. Looks like Luke got passed by Taylor once more. Did Luke make a mistake? Or did Taylor just simply get by him? I'm not sure, but Luke still holds on to the fort. Well, it was a 4.1 second lead now. It seems to have grown a little bit to a 4... Actually, no, it's a 4 second lead. Where the Golden Boy finally gets by that lap traffic, and now he can start putting in laps to try and catch Luke once more. Behind them, we have the second RBW now. Benetto is a second behind. Benetto pushing hard to catch that second RBW. Here they are in our picture right now. Benetto is already catching up. He's in the draft, sort of. Here comes our RBW driven by... I think that's Rao with Evely. We're going to find out in just a moment. Yeah, it's Rao. So here comes Rao. He's got company with Evely now. P3, the battle for P3 is on. Benetto pushing in close. Benetto trying their best now to get past that RBW once more and try and pull away. Here comes Evely now in the draft. Evely is ready to attack. Unfortunately for her, there is a lap traffic that they get out of the way quickly, and that gives them clear track ahead, which means Evely's got that slipstream. Evely's going to try and make a move. Evely on Rao's ass. Not quite there for this turn. Still on the outside now, trying to make it work for the inside next turn. Not quite there. She slots back in. But Evely's got him in his sights. Evely is right there. Evely is just a matter of time before she gets that position, until she forces a mistake or finds that hole to put the car, that Benetto vehicle, in front of the RBW of Rao. I feel like this race started really hectic, and this is exciting. Let's find our leaders one more time. There comes Luke. Now 3.1 seconds ahead of Golden Boy. Golden Boy is actually cutting into Luke's lead. Will we have a fight for the lead as well? It looks like Atomic has pulled away from the MDR, who's also fallen back from the Stewart. Uh-huh. But, oh, it looks like we have a battle for P3. Looks like Benetto's caught up to that RBW, and Evely is looking to make a move on a route. Evely is right on them, going on the inside now, trying on the outside, side by side, not quite there. Evely's going to slot back in. Evely's going to get ready with that draft for that turn to pass. She falls a little back on that hairpin. It's not going to be this round, or it's not going to be this lap. She's actually not in the draft anymore. I made a little mistake on that hairpin. Rao, on the other hand, is going mistake-free, trying his best to keep that Benetto behind him. I need water. My goodness. A lot has happened this... Oh, right. JC was going to call me. I'm going to call him back. What's up, JC? How you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Hey, what's
there
up?
You go. Pretty good, man. Just, it's been a very eventful race. And look at Benetto. Benetto's really trying to get by that RVW now. They are right on them. Evely is right. Where are they? I lost them. Here we go now, coming to the start-finish.
Right. I mean, it seems like that's where the entire race is, the battle for third spot at the moment.
Yeah, there was a good battle behind you guys for P4 and on that first stint. That had a little bit of protagonism, but right now it's that P3 with that RBW Rao versus Evely. How's the track feeling today, JC?
I will reserve my comments about this track, but it's a track.
You don't like it? I love this track.
I feel like it's... Yeah, I'm just going to say it's a track.
I mean, you can hate track. That's fine. I quite like how you can stay in the draft. Or that's what you don't like it.
Draft kind of ruins everything because you can always have somebody who's probably not as capable, but they'll stay in contention when they probably don't need to be, you know?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You join these things knowing that, and oh well.
But hey, it's been a pretty good race so far. There's been battles everywhere, actually. Biggest battle right now is that for that P3, we got Evely, who had caught up to Rao. I believe she made a mistake in the hairpin now. Fell back just a little bit over a second. Not quite in the draft just yet. But she's closing in the gap, and she's closing in it quick. Up ahead, though, we got Luke way with a 5.2 second lead, way ahead of P2. The second RBW is driven by the Golden Boy. Who is the Golden Boy?
We call him El Niño de Oro.
El Niño de Oro, yeah, the Golden Boy. Is that,
That's Cenizo.
Oh, that's Cenizo, okay. So Eli, no, I'm kidding. Where is Eli?
Yeah, it might be. Eli is currently in Amsterdam, backpacking. Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing exciting things in real life. Not really. He's here.
You know who's doing a great race is that Apex Angel vehicle in P5. Holden, they had a really good battle for that P5. Finally managed to pull up ahead and away. They got that P2 of Golden Boy trying to get past lap traffic. Benetto and that RVW are still next to each other. Rao has managed to put a little bit of a gap on Evelyn. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, the Apex Angels were doing some pretty good laps during practice, or whatever training you want to call it, before this race last night. So they're very capable. It's just that when it comes to race day, it's a whole different ball game, and you gotta stay calm, you gotta stay concise, and if you don't have those two things, then practice means basically nothing.
Then the good thing is that it seems to be working in their favor because they were in quite a big battle with Stewart and Atomic, and they managed to pull ahead. They managed to pull away. Now they've got like a 10-second gap on them, so they're doing great. They're holding on to that P5. A bit of a no man's land, nobody ahead, nobody behind, but hey, it's one of their best results so far, so let's hope they can keep it to the end. Although they did get 1-2. Looks like
it's kind of a contrast with my team, where we don't practice at all. We just rely on our we just rely on our legendary status, so to speak, and then we're like, hey, what lap do we pit today? Like, we have no strategy at all.
Just pit when we run out of tires.
Yeah, basically. Like, I mean, I got told to pit when I had like 4% tires. I was like, I wonder if anybody's gonna tell me to pit.
Yeah. So it looks like Biller in the Stewart got past the apex, but they're 2 laps behind. So Lara still holds on to that. Sorry, Etsy still holds on to the P5. Comfortable P5. They're practically a whole lap ahead of P6. So this is good. This is good for the apex. But Neto still trying to catch up to Rao. Here comes Luke. Luke on a league of his own. He's at 6.4 seconds, 6.5 seconds ahead now. There goes Golden Boy. Yeah?
I'm not sure what. I guess LCR is gonna just do Luke for 40 minutes and then. Wait, that's 2 stints. Is he gonna run 2 stints or 3 stints? I don't even know.
I'm not sure. Probably 3 stints, but right now 2 stints and swap drivers and then run near the end. And looks like that Benetto's having trouble with the lap traffic. Oh, the Sky High vehicle hits them, but they're good now. They're past. And they got their sight set on that RVW, who still holds onto the P3. But these two are 19 seconds behind the leader. They're a whole pit stop behind. Oh no, never mind. But guess what? Look at Evely. Evely is on that slipstream of the RVW. Evely is ready to make a move. Evely has caught back up.
Yeah, she's running pretty strong today. And all she basically has to do is just stay in a draft.
Yep, and she's actually doing faster lap times too. Like Rao did a 28.3, she did a 27.7 this lap, a big considerable change.
Which is very surprising because Rao's running some killer times during practice.
Oh, but like you said, a race is very different from practice, especially a race that's so long. We're only halfway through the race. Oh, sorry, we're only 30 minutes into a 2-hour race. And we've already got a battle for P3. Here comes Evely and that Benetto getting in the draft, trying to see if she can make a move into turn 2. Can she get side by side? Not quite there yet. Stays in behind him. Can she try to make a cut back in for the next corner? She's going on the outside now. She stays on the inside behind Ragnar. No, Rao, sorry. She was a little closer last lap by. Now she's just going to slot into that slipstream and try and find an opportunity or see if Rao makes a mistake.
Yeah, it's a really tight battle.
They are. They're fighting really well, and then if Evely gets by, Rao gets right back on her. Looks like she falls back just a little bit. That's going to take her out of the draft, if I'm not mistaken.
Might not be a bad thing to just settle in and follow her out, because he's also fast.
Yeah.
And, you know, battling is just going to slow both of you down.
Yep. Which is actually what happened with you and Ragnar. Like, you started battling, you lost that P2.
I don't want to talk about my battle with Ragnar.
Okay.
Because this might be a G-rated broadcast.
Nah, it's not a G-rated broadcast. But it's...
Yeah, I know, but... Hey, man, it is what it is, you know?
It is what it is. Give you guys some flybys. So as it stands, Luke with a very comfortable 8-second lead on the Golden Boy, who's in the RBW 45, then followed by Ragnar, the RBW 666, Benetto with Evely on the 776, behind him the Apex on the number... Sorry, yeah, on the number 7, Stewart on the 18th with Biller MDR 444. Who is driving the MDR? It's Don Romario. And then 8th Atomic is Sam Phoenix. 9th Sky High, and our safety car. Is there a team missing? No, right? It's 9 teams.
I believe there was 9 teams signed up today.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a Blinker, a very rare appearance for him in these DT script cars.
Yeah, I was saying he's the creator of the D2 cars, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of rare for him to be racing these vehicles. Oh, look at Everly trying to make a move on Rao.
Where are they right now? I see
They're
them
going into the second left-hander.
Yep, turn 2. Evely, she is right on him. She's been like this for like the last 3-4 laps. Not Evely on the inside. Now they're going to go side by side. Is she going to get pushed into the wall? No, they are there side by side. Evely makes the move. Rao is going to come back on the inside. Not there. Evely gets the move done for now for P3, but Rao is on the slipstream, and Rao is a bit aggressive, as we know. Let's see if he can get it back on to turn 2. Evely holds on to this P3 for now.
It's a pretty impressive move on a guy who's winning a lot of FBA races recently.
Yeah, Rao has been really fast lately. Very, very good. And Evely just made the move on him, so let's go. Let's see if she can pull away. It's like you said, it's tough to pull away on these tracks with a lot of draft. But at the same time, that gives a little bit of fun racing for me, at least.
It's fun racing for everybody, just not Evely, because she wants to pull away.
Yeah.
But now she's starting to carry Rao.
Oh, but Rao hits the wall and makes him fall a little bit back, and maybe this is Evely's opportunity to pull away, make sure he loses that draft, which I think he still has. No, he does not. He's out of the draft now, so Evely can begin and pull away slowly if she makes no mistakes and consolidate that P3 for you guys. The other RBW went into the pits now, and looks like Rao is going to come in soon.
And I think that car is going to try to get around Rao as fast as they can because they have new tires. So that's going to slow up Rao even more.
And here comes that other RBW now on the inside of Rao. Is that Estrella behind the wheel? It is. But he's not going to let them by just like that. Like, he's giving them a battle. Estrella on the inside again. Estrella gets by. Oh, Estrella. Big dive bomb on Evely there. Thankfully, there's no contact, or I didn't see any. But Estrella with new tires already on the inside of Evely. Estrella making quick work of these two cars. Pushing her way through.
I think...
Damn, pushed Evely way wide on that.
Yeah, I think Evely is gonna come into the pit this time.
Are you gonna drive now? Or is it...
No, not me.
Oh no, we got Rao on the inside of Evely. Now Rao gets by Evely, pushes his way through. Evely is either gonna box or try and keep fighting. Looks like she's gonna stay out and try and get that move back up.
Well, it's just the Bonetta Racing so disorganized. And we don't know what the hell we're doing. But it's all good.
But you guys are fast. You guys won last race, so... Hey. No. Yeah, you did, right?
Oh, we won the last one. I don't even know how, but somehow we did. And there comes Evely and Rao.
Both of them into the pits. Let's see what happens here. We got Valky getting ready to race. Oof. Dipping. Oh, is that over the pit line? We're not sure. No, it seems that they're okay.
Oh, well, actually, Rao is on. No, he's good. He's good. He's on the. He's right before the line.
Oh, that's borderline.
Very borderline.
But that's it. It might be a possible penalty. We don't know yet. Hopefully, it's not, because it's been a pretty good race. It's given us entertainment. Apex moving into P2 before the pit sequence. Jesus. And Luke really extended those tires. Oh, looks like they're coming out of the pits, and the Bonetto is is in front of the RVW, overtaken in the pits.
That's Valky.
Yep. Valky and who's in the RVW? Is it Ragnar again?
Most likely.
Oh, Valky and Ragnar getting into it. They're side by side smashing. With so much contact, it's probably Ragnar. We'll see.
Well, I think he has a formidable opponent if they're gonna fight.
Yep.
With Ragnar, because Valky doesn't like to take shit either.
So yes, it is Ragnar in that RBW. Valky now right behind him. She got pushed out, and she is not gonna let that slide. Let me see now. As Drea now takes back the P2, Apex into the pits, comes out behind the Stewart vehicle, but they'll get that P5 back. In the meantime, Valky looking on the inside of Ragnar, trying to put a nose in there, but they've got lap traffic to contend with. And that MDR vehicle doesn't exactly get out of the way, as you can see. Slowing Ragnar down. And now smashes into Valky. Valky pushed wide on that hairpin, but I think she gets by now. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, it's not like we're not trying to commentate on everybody else. It's just that this is where the action is for third place at the moment.
No, I know. I mean, I showcased a lot of that P4 fight, even with Atomic and MDR. So, there's just not much else happening on track right now. Let me see. Oops. Yeah, the only real battle is for P3, which are side by side again.
Valky sticking her nose in there, but not quite enough. Coming up a lap traffic. A blinker is getting in the mix now.
Ooh, now it smashes into Valky, who smashes into... Oh my god, but it's okay. They got the Apex Angels. I think they're going to get out of the way. They are. Etsy does. Here comes Valky. Oh no, I think it's Lara back behind the wheel. Let me see. Ragnar P3. Oh no, it's Sasha behind the wheel. Okay. Sasha now behind the wheel. That Apex moves back up to P5. MDR now seems to have caught up to the Apex Angels. Are they... No, here comes... Yeah, actually, the MDR is right near... Oh, they crashed with 8 Blinker. That MDR is actually just about a second or two behind the Apex car. Might be a
Carmona coming into pit.
Carmona's in the pits. Luke is in the pits. And who will be behind the wheel? Is it Tron now?
Who will it be?
Who will it be? I do believe that's Tron. It's a blue helmet.
It's going to be Marcus.
Marcus, alright. Marcus West taking over for Luke Carmona Racing. They had a 48-second lead when they entered the pits. Of course, that was before the pit sequence. The real lead was like 9 seconds. We'll see what it looks like now. LCR coming out of the pits right now with Marcus West. Looks like they have about a 5-second lead now to that RVW, 5.4 seconds. So they lost a bit of time in the pits, about 3 seconds in total. And that RVW is going to start catching up to that Luke Carmona soon. We might have a battle for the lead in 3.1 seconds.
Good, because we need some action.
Astrea getting by the lap traffic of the... what car is that? Oh, that's the Sky High vehicle. Astrea sees that Luke Carmona car in front of her just at the other side of that hairpin.
Unfortunately, the battle for third is like almost the whole fucking lap down, so...
Yeah, they're very far back. Which is unfortunate. Like, it's going to be a battle for first and battle for third separately.
Yeah.
But Emily's still on Rao's heels. She's not letting him go, but she's not quite getting past either. Might be on purpose, just biding her time, or Rao is very fast. Oh, sorry, Ragnar, sorry.
Ragnar is a very interesting character to pass, to say the least. Let's go with that. Yeah.
There goes Valky on the inside. Is he gonna smash her into the wall? Looks like they keep those side by side now. She gets by. but Ragnar has got the drive. Oh, lap traffic getting into play. Looks like Ragnar's back on the inside, but he goes wide. There comes Valky bringing the switch back. Valky keeps onto that holds on to that P3, but Ragnar is not done. Ragnar is going to push to the inside now. Keeps that inside, gets by one more time, but Valky, no, she slots back in. So Ragnar manages to hold onto the P3, but barely scraping for that P3 while Valky is right there on his heels again. Will Valky try and move on the inside, goes outside, goes inside. Ragnar defends. Valky stays on the outside and moves inside. Will he give her space? Will they hit the wall? Not there. Valky now on the inside again. Valky doing a lot of cutbacks and switchbacks, and she's doing well. Moves up to P3 one more time. Here comes Ragnar, though, now with the slipstream. Whew! Valky holds onto it for now.
And that's what the annoying part about these cars. They didn't have them, I think, last season or season prior, but the slipstream is just carries cars that when you pass them, like, you should be able to pull away because, right, you were capable of doing that, but now they just stay on your tailgate and they start battling you anytime.
Especially tracks like this, which is pretty much like half of the track
open
is
wide.
slipstream. Yeah.
Yeah. And Valky hits the wall.
And goes wide, and that lets Ragnar back in. Let's see what we have behind them. Apex alone in P5. Luke coming up behind them. The other, actually, it's not Luke, it's Marcus. And guess who's creeping up on Marcus now as they're at 1.9 seconds behind the race leader. And cutting that time down every single lap. Andreas' last lap time was a 27.5 versus Marcus 28.0, 5/10.
Yeah, that 45 machine is looking to be in a really good spot for these 2 hours.
Both of those drivers are fast, and it looks like soon they might have a fight for the lead here. Marcus goes by with a 28.1, RVW 28.2. She didn't quite make up any ground that lap. But she's got him at 1.6. Go ahead.
Benedetto and the other RVW car having a WWE battle.
Oh no. Where are they?
Going into the second left-hander.
I see them. Did Ragnar smash through Valky again, or vice versa? They're both pretty aggressive, I think, right now.
I mean, I guess this is the only thing that's left to settle is who's going to finish third. So I think there's a lot of incentive for the owner of the RVW cars to keep that Benedetto car behind.
Mm-hmm.
No team orders here. No team orders.
Hmm? But one sec. I'll be right back real quick. How's it looking?
Looks like Benetto's fighting the RVW of Ragnar, and she's placed on the inside. She pushes through, but we know that's not gonna last.
The problem is she gets the move done right before this long slipstream, but now he's back in on the inside. That was actually a clean move, but here comes Valky trying to get back on that slipstream.
Yeah, Valky kind of smashed the wall a little bit, so.
But she's got slipstream, and she's going to send the dive on the inside. Yeah, she hit the wall again. Couldn't quite get the move done. Yeah, I think that's the one bad thing about this track. As she goes back on the inside now, side by side, going through that corner. Can she get him before the hairpin? Not quite. Still side by side now. Is he going to push her wider? They're going to go side by side for the last corner. Why, Ragnar? Why do you do that shit? Pushes her wide again. Here we go.
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, it seemed like he was holding his line, but being on the outside at that particular part of the track is never a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's just the draft. It's just so like dumb. in any SL racing, I think draft is dumb because yeah, I get the realistic element of it, but it's just you know.
I think the problem with the draft is that it happens in corners too. It should only happen in the straight, but it's very difficult to code that unless Luke does like a detector. Like I would say, like put a detector in pit entry, like around that area, so you have a draft for here. Yeah, go ahead.
He's actually done that, but I think it doesn't work as consistently as you know he wanted it to.
Yeah, but I mean, I do see that it doesn't work unless you're like right behind the car, but it does work in corners too, and I think that's the problem here.
It's just broken, and it should just be removed, and we should just go back to. You know, people driving really good and people who are actually good just pulling out ahead. But, you know, it's all about participation racing nowadays and making people feel like they have, you know, a chance to win. Because honestly, I feel like some of these people would not be where they are running if we didn't have draft.
Yeah.
You know, we join these things under, you know, knowing the conditions, so you can't. I guess you don't have a right to complain.
Yeah. I mean, yes and no, because it is important to hear the drivers' opinions. I mean, look at real life Formula 1. Everybody's complaining. They're trying to change, which is, I mean, hopefully it makes it better. So,
but if you don't like it, don't join. If you don't like it, don't join. Basically, that's that easy.
That's a shitty mentality, though. I don't like that. It's like if you don't like it, maybe they can do something to change it. I don't know.
I mean, they can, but I don't think it's going to change.
Yeah, at least the draft, no. It's not going to be removed. At least for now, Valky's holding on to that P3, but Ragnar is right there again with the slipstream. He's on her inside. Is he going to dive bomb her? Valky holds on.
You would think this would be like a battle for the lead. It would be pretty exciting, but this is for like battle for third.
Speaking of the lead, and I completely missed it as Drea got by the Luke Carmona. We do have a new leader. It's at RVW45.
Finally.
As Drea, and she's pulling away now with a 4.3 second lead ahead. We got Marcus on that Luke Carmona. There's just not much else going on track, really.
So, Luke's efforts just completely dissipated.
Not necessarily. Like, they're not falling way behind. And it's almost time to box again, I do believe. What percentage are these guys on? Let's do an onboard lap of Asterea. They're at 20% tires at the moment. So they might not, like Luke might not lose that much time. For this stint at least. I believe after Marcus, it's going to be Tron.
Oh god, we're only 1 hour into this?
Yeah, there's still another hour left. And it should be your turn to drive soon, isn't it?
I have no clue.
Because at the moment, Valky still on a lead with on a fight with Ragnar. I'm gonna go on board with them for a bit. Side by side, going into turn 2 and 3. Ragnar gets by, but Valky, oh my god, on the inside, gets squeezed into the wall. Valky making a beautiful move before turn 2. Now holds it inside, but Ragnar comes right back. Yeah, this is really the only fight happening out on track at the moment, so.
I think that second RVW car and the Banana car are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah.
So
they're doing about the same lap time.
No wonder they're caught up in battles. But yeah, at the start, you know, Ragnar fell asleep at the start, and I had to go outside of him, and I had to fight him forever. It seems like, unfortunately. So
fight him for the rest of the stint.
That's basically it.
Looks like the RVW is into the pits, and Luke goes back into P1. The other RVW now swapping drivers back to who's taking over? Golden Boy. Does that mean all the other drivers are going to start boxing soon? And not quite yet, because they came in really early, this first RVW. Like, they came in way before you guys on that first stint. Golden Boy's vehicle coming out of the pits.
Oh, it's apparently my turn now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is she boxing?
Yes.
Yeah, go. I'll talk. If you want, you can just mute, or you can call me later.
I'll make some shitty commentary while I'm driving. Why not?
Okay. Why not? Bring it.
Give you some driver info.
Some onboard action. So in the boxes we have a Little Bear and Ragnar, actually both of them boxing, and I believe it's gonna be Ragnar's gonna stay in the vehicle. Right behind Little Bear.
I almost didn't start my engine like an idiot.
But you got it going. Set. Oh, we had a vehicle there on the side. Was it an MDR? Yeah, it was an MDR car. Crashed onto the wall there, blocking a little bit, but still got by at least. So we got Luke in first.
Of course they get going in front of me, right?
But that's okay. You got that RVW in your sights, and it's a good battle for P3 at the moment. On the inside for that. Got it.
You gotta fight Ragnar again.
Yep. And now Benetta moves out to P3. We got our onboard commentary with JC. How does that feel right now at the moment?
It's not gonna last, that's for sure.
We're gonna watch these two at the moment. We got Ragnar side by side with Little Bear. Ragnar cutting back in, gets a move on the inside.
Ragnar and me are not getting along today. That's for sure.
Get the Apex into the pits now, I believe. Yeah, Atsy's out of the vehicle. Lara's going to take... Oh, no, Sasha's out of the vehicle. And Lara's getting back behind the wheel. Now, out on track, what do we have that's interesting? I believe just your fight with Ragnar. Marcus West out in front of you guys. 2 laps ahead, actually. But he still hasn't boxed. Marcus has 18% tires.
Their LCR is going for like one last stop, maybe?
It might be, because they still have 18% tires. You guys already boxed. So we'll see how that goes for them, because Luke pushed those tires to the absolute limit for stint and second, I believe. You guys are actually about to unlap yourselves as you get back into that Ragnar slipstream. But now he has a slipstream on Marcus, and Marcus is not going to... Oh, Ragnar hits the wall. He goes way wide and cuts right back into hit. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, yeah, that's expected.
That's yeah. For the meantime, though, the Benetto gets by into P3, even though Ragnar used him as brakes. But that's okay. Oh my goodness, they're still coming into. At least the Benetto holds on to the P3. But now you got the benefit of using that LCRs for draft, and it's actually going to help you push you away from Ragnar. You might have broken his draft now and can actually drive away. Hopefully, unlapping yourself to Luke Carmona. Luke Carmona driving by Marcus West. And now behind them is Astrea coming in quickly. Oh, sorry, no, it's the Golden Boy. The Golden Boy catching back up to the Luke Carmona vehicle. However, they're a lap behind still. LCR has to box, which they should do soonish. In the meantime, still we have a battle for P3 as Ragnar tries his signature dive bombs. Can't quite get there. Now he's going to go on the inside again. JC protects. That Benetto holds onto the...
He's just trying to do his best.
No, he's fast. It's just a little aggressive. For the moment,
I just feel like you...
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for the draft, honestly. Not to talk shit about his skill, but...
Well, it is, but it is what it is now, so you got to deal with it. And for the meantime, still holding on to the P3. Let's see what else we have around the track for now. Astrea just got by Marcus West again, but they're still a lap behind, so... And LCR has not boxed yet. They're looking at 6% tires. They're probably going to come in the next couple laps. And that'll put Astrea back into P1. Still fight for P3 now. Astrea's got first row seats to this fight with their teammate and the Benetto vehicle. Now Benetto on the inside. Holds onto that P3. But Ragnar's got the slipstream. Ragnar's pushing in on the inside. Is he going to make his way through side by side? Oof. JC blocks the way, but Ragnar's got that inside marked. He's on the inside side by side again. But he's got the inside as well for Benetto. Ragnar cuts back around. They're still side by side. And Astrea's catching up. Benetto manages to protect that P3. Fuck.
And I feel like we could be going faster if he just told my line, but I guess he wants to lead now. He wants third now.
Yep, he's got third place, and Astrea's right on your heels again. Your back and forth is actually great to watch. I know it might not be the best for you, but it's fun to watch.
Is Azrael lapping us?
Yep. Yes, she is indeed. You are 27 seconds behind Azrael.
Oh, thanks to Azrael.
Yeah, you lost the draft on Ragnar.
It's all good. I'll stay behind Azrael. She'll catch him. And I'll catch him.
There you go.
This is how you do it, Ragnar. Learn.
Let's see what else we have around the track. We got Stewart with Anthony Stewart in 7th place. Behind you guys is Apex P5 still, Atomic P6, Stewart P7, MDR P8, Sky High P9. Still 51 minutes of this race to go. This is a very long race.
It's like 2 hours or something.
It is 2 hours. I don't really see Azrael catching up to Ragnar, to be honest. And I'm dealing with lap traffic, the MDR and the Atomic. Banging walls, getting in the way of the lap. Come on, get on the inside.
Like the dilemma for Azrael. Does she go fast and help me catch up Ragnar, or just hang back and lose the lead to the other car?
I think the only thing that she can do right now is push. However, they're 17 seconds ahead of that LCR. I believe the Luke Carmona vehicle already boxed, but they are very, very far behind now.
As they should be.
Then we got Marcus now driving that LCR, number 2, 17 seconds behind the race leader, which is, at the moment, it is the Golden Boy. El Niño de Oro.
See, I shouldn't be able to exploit something like this, like just drafting on the leader so I can catch my opponent, but this is what it is.
This is what it is. Oh, and I'm sorry, it wasn't Azrael. You're following El Niño de Oro. The cloud.
Even better. Even
So yeah,
better.
now you guys are definitely catching up to Ragnar. You stepped it up.
Cenizo cracks me up like nobody else, man. When we're talking shit, he cracks me the fuck up. I know I'm losing his draft.
It's the Golden Boy Cenizo. More lap traffic coming
Lap
into play.
car.
Yep.
Lap car's fucking him up.
And that's the Sky High vehicle. So it's a very awkward situation. You got P1 sandwiched in between P2 and P3. Oh, sorry, no, P3 and 4. They're trying to hold back the LCR car that's in P2, but there's 18 seconds back. Yeah, at the moment, they have no contention for the lead. Now, if Luke gets back behind the wheel, we still have 47 minutes to go. He can definitely make up that time. It'll be tough, but it's doable. So still catching up to that P3 of Ragnar. Behind us, Stuart Atomic MDR. There's not really much happening anywhere except with you guys.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to maintain my position so Evely can try to pass. Because I think she's better today than I am, for sure.
Well, that's valid, and I think... Oh, there comes Golden Boy making a move on Ragnar. Oh, pushes them wide. Oh, they both come into each other. This is perfect for that Bonetta vehicle who goes fast. The Golden Boy and now is back. Ragnar is in his clutches, and he's looking to make a move once more. Get out of the draft of these two, and get out of his own way.
That goes to show you that even Ragnar doesn't give a fuck about his own kart. He just YOLO every turn.
And it's funny because it didn't affect P1 that much, but it definitely affected himself now because you're back on his heels, which is good.
All I have to do is follow El Niño de Oro, and I think we're going to be fine for podium at least.
El Niño de Oro. Oh, I just realized. No, you're P3. The one that was super compromised was Ragnar, not El Niño de Oro. So yeah, you've already broken away from Ragnar. So you're clear for that P3.
Yeah, I mean, we came up on Ragnar, and Ragnar was like, "Fuck my own car." And we both got past him, so.
This is great. And I do believe MDR and Atomic, and no, that's not MDR, that's Apex and Stewart. Oh, they're not on the same lap, unfortunately, but Apex and Stewart are getting into a bat. Anthony and in Lara. Lara trying to hold on to that P5, but she's 2 laps ahead of Anthony Stewart, so she will, even if he gets by.
What the hell?
What happened?
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Wow, Cenizo held me up for his teammate.
Wow,
That's
did he?
That's kind of shitty. Yeah, it's kind of shitty. I see how it is. Alright. We're gonna do this shit. It's all good. He literally just stopped in the track, so his teammate could catch me. No team orders, I guess. Fuck you both then.
You've actually broken away from the draft already because he's trying to let Ragnar by, and while he's trying to let Ragnar by, you're going on the normal racing line. And that might no, if you manage to run a good lap right now, keep up the pace, I don't think he'll catch you. And he just got a warning for aggressive blocking.
Who did?
Yeah, the Golden Boy. You've broken away. You got this. Come on. Yeah, he just got a warning for aggressive blocking. So 20% tires. Let's see what else is there to wash.
I see how RVW works now.
Haha. Does it surprise
you? Yeah. A little bit.
Huh. Alright, so as it stands at the moment, we had RBW P1, second is Luke Carmona, 16 seconds back, third is now Benetto, 26 seconds back, RBW behind him, a second back, then we got Apex in P5, Stewart P6, done a nice race for Stewart. Atomic now P7 fighting, I believe, with MDR, and they are on the same lap, so MDR on the inside of Stewart. No, sorry, of Atomic. They are side by side one more time coming through here. Oh, looks like Atomic's going to come out front. But this is a good battle, actually, for P7. Atomic and MDR getting into each other again side by side. Coming into the last corner by pit entry. Still side by side and managed to get by through clean. Looks like Don Romario moves up to P7. Atomic falls back to P8 with Christie, but Christie's not done turning the inside. MDR gets by for now. No, they're not. They're crashing into each other again. Oh, they both come side by side over here. What's happening? Ooh. MDR still up front in front of Atomic. Urgh. Atomic, no, is not done on the inside of MDR again. They're still side by side. They've been side by side pretty much the whole lap. We got Ragnar into the boxes. No, sorry. Golden Boy to the boxes now. Coming out is Astrea. Yes. Oh my god, what a mess happening here behind the Atomic and MDR are still fighting each other for that P7 side by side in between the leaders. They smash into Astrea, who smashes into the... Oh no, Atomic gets held up. Oh my goodness, what a mess is happening here, but MDR now holds on to the P7. Atomic is right behind them, followed by the race leader, Luke Carmona, who's actually 12 seconds ahead of Benetto now. But they still have not boxed. They're super out of pit sequence. Oh no. Benetto, no, fuck. Benetto misses the pit box. And boxes late. Unfortunate for them. That's going to lose in the P3, I believe. Evely getting back in the vehicle now. But Evely's got the speed to make up that lost time, hopefully. Oh no. What happened there?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's fine. It's fine. You did what you had to do, dude.
Yeah, about this third spot, apparently.
Yeah, but even with the dirty racing, Evely's going to get it back. And let me see how far back you are from that RVW now. It's a whole lap at the moment because they haven't boxed. But they are at... Oh, no, actually, they did already box. Wait, how are you a whole lap behind P? Oh, never mind, you're ahead. Okay. False lap by Benetto, apparently. Oh, that's why. Shit. Oh, no! So Dre and Rao now working together to get away from the Benetto, who's falling quite a little bit behind after that pit stop. Unfortunate, but the Atomic and MDR are still going at each other. They're still side by side, swapping positions back and forth. At the moment, Atomic holds on to the P7 MDR right behind them, side by side. They're going to go for it as the MDR got the inside. MDR on the inside of Atomic once more now. Dawn takes over the P7, but they're still side by side. They've been side by side for most of these last laps. Still side by side coming out of pit exit. Still side by side into the next corner. Oh, Atomic hits the wall. MDR goes by. And here comes the Benetto as well into this lap traffic. Get hit by the... in between. There we go. Emily's clear of that lap traffic. Just got the MDR in front of them. That MDR is pulling away from the Atomic finally after a nice, a few lap battle. Emily is actually not third place. You guys are fourth. She's about 10 seconds behind, give or take, from P3. Which is the MDRs, which are working together now. We got Astrea and Rao. Apex Angels are doing great. P5. It's exciting. It's exciting. You're doing so good. Let me give you some onboard track action of these. So we got the LCR now, P1, followed by RVW 45, 24 seconds back, but LCR has not pit. Then the RVW 666, then the Benetto 776, then Apex P5, Stewart P6, MDR P7, ahead of Atomic now, P8, Sky High P9. All right. Let's see what we have. Not really much going out on track at the moment. Oops. Keep going to the other track. Everybody's just running their own race at the moment. We got the two RVW cars working together still. We got Lara lashed onto them as well, which is good for that Apex. She's 3 laps behind, unfortunately, so they are staying in 5th place. Unless something drastic happens to one of the RVWs. But Neto now 10 seconds behind the RVW. Oh, no, actually. What? I'm not sure how far behind they are. Well, you got LCR coming into the box. Will it be Luke taking over the controls? We're about to find out.
So basically, due to the mishap, some idiot named Little Bear caused in the pit road. Basically, Everly has to catch Rao on the track for it to be a legitimate pass.
Yeah.
So if there was ever a time that we needed Rao to get clicked, it's now.
No, don't say that, man.
It's okay. We're safe. Callie isn't here, so there won't be clicking today. But yeah, I guess Everly has her work cut out for her.
Yeah, she's about half a lap behind. She just went by the finish line, and they're already coming over the podium. So it's going to be tough. She's about, let's say, 1, 2. Yeah, she's about 9 or 10 seconds behind P3. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on. I believe they... What? Oh, no, never mind. Oh, Luke, yeah. Carbona's in the pits. And it's Tron behind the wheel now. So that might fall into RVW's benefit. Actually, RVW is already ahead of the Carmona vehicle. But not after pitting. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm all confused now. I just know that Bonetta... Yeah.
Yeah, there's 30 minutes to go. I'm not sure why LCR honestly have a trick up their sleeve that they're going to survive for that long.
For 30 minutes, I don't think so. They're going to have to do one more pit stop regardless. So unless they do a gamble, but I don't think so. The tires last about 20-something minutes. We'll see. They might be able to pull it off at the very end. Who knows? What we do know is that RVW's benefited now, and they're very far ahead. Bonetto should be P3. Trying to catch up to that RVW 666, who's in P2 at the moment. We do know is that what do the comments say? The cheering you on YouTube. Vamos, Senor Lagger says, Edu, I think it was. So for now, things are very settled in. Not much is going on. Unfortunately, the battle for P3 is pretty much over. Unless Emily can pull like very magic out of her sleeve. But the problem is the RVWs are working together. Like Astrea and Rao they've been together since pit exit pretty much, and just drafting on each other. So it'll be tough.
And blocking too, apparently.
Yeah. But that wasn't Astrea though.
No, it wasn't Astrea. It was my boy Senizo. I'll talk to him later. looks like the RVW cars are together, trying to get past the lap car.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're working together to draft off of each other, so it's going to be very difficult for Emily to catch up unless she can find another quick driver to draft with. Just slowly falling behind a little more and more each lap. RVW working together to secure that 1-2. The other RVW did get by the LCR, but I believe they both need to pit at least one more time. They're at 40% tires. Yeah, they definitely have to pit at least one more time. They're probably going to do it around... Yeah, go ahead.
So is the Bonetta car battling the LCR car now?
Not quite.
Because if RVW is 1-2, if they're going to be 1-2, then battle's still for third.
Yeah, you'll be trying to get over that Bonetta. I'm confused because of the extra lap that you put in. I'm not sure where LCR is compared to Bonetta. But at least as it shows, your LCR is a whole lap behind in P4. So I'm not sure.
I think we might be in
actually,
contention.
yes, you are. You are about 5-6 seconds behind LCR, about to start a battle for P3. Well, the RBW is running away with the win.
Yeah, so we just need to catch that LCR car for a podium spot.
Yes. It looks like Everly is closing in. Let me see. The last lap, Tron did a 28.0. Everly did a 28.2. Actually, no. Not quite there.
Well, Tron has been getting very good at road racing, so.
Which is awesome to see. Tron did a 28.33, and here comes Everly with a 27.9. So now she's making up ground on the LCR car.
She has, well, the rest of the team, I should say, with Valky, they have 25 minutes to make that happen, hopefully. They can pull off a third place at least.
Hopefully.
No thanks to me, my dumbass.
And what happened? Did you overshoot the box?
I guess I didn't press pit or shift or whatever to park the car correctly. So.
No, it's shift.
And Tron is just hit the wall right now, bounced off the wall. That allowed Emily to catch up.
Quite significantly, actually. She's just a corner. She can see him already in her sights. So now we have a battle for P3 one more time, but this time it's LCR with Bonetto catching up a little bit each lap. Last time around, Tron did a 28.4, Emily did a 27.6. But that RVW 27.5 versus 27.6 is well up front. It's going to be a tough ask to catch up to the RVWs, but we can definitely get around LCR. The only problem is Luke is probably going to run the final stint, so it's definitely going to be a battle for P3.
Oh, I see.
Because I believe Bonetto needs to box soon too. Yeah, you're at 34-something% tires.
Wait, didn't Luke run 2 stints already?
So?
I think you're only supposed to run 2 stints per driver if you have 3 drivers.
Well, it's a 2-hour race.
Yeah?
Oh. Luke did 2 stints, right?
He's already done his 2 stints.
We'll see.
Well, you know, the FBA will bend the rules if they have to. I'm kidding, of course. Oh man, and Tron is getting all kinds of heat from lap traffic.
Ooh, and that's allowed the Bonetto to catch right onto him, and already on the inside goes Everly. Everly moves up to P3 now, displacing that LCR to P4. We have a podium for the Bonetto, but Tron is trying to stick to her. I don't think Tron realize, or he might realize that he's fighting for position with Evely. It's just a little confusing with the extra lap, but we do know that Evely now is P3, Tron P4, P5 is Apex right behind them, but she's unfortunately 3 laps down.
Tron trying to stick to that draft.
And it's actually managing it really well, at least to stay behind Evely and have her pull him up to the lead and dig in a little bit into those 12 seconds behind. Oh no, it's even more than 12 seconds a lap.
Yes, that's how a lot of us feel right now. The RVW car is just grinning wide, pulling away.
If they've been together since they left the pits, they're both at 14%. No, one 14, the other 20% tires. So there's definitely one more box in it. I think they're gonna wait for that 20-minute mark and then both come in, or come in alternating laps. Because they've been together since the start of the whole stint, just drafting on each other.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, Astrea!
Who is
Big
that?
incident. It's Astrea, the race leader. Big incident on the left side. Looks like her controller, her keyboard disconnected or something. She's stuck against the wall,
She's
turning
still stuck
farther. Yeah, she's still there, right in front of the camera too. What happened? Looks like she crashed.
I was just about to say they need to have a catastrophic event to.
Well, it can't get more catastrophic than this. RBW already getting past her again. I wonder what happened. That was right in front of the camera too. Like she got stuck turning left. Lag, I guess.
Again.
That
is crazy.
Again. She's gone again. What is going on with Astrea? She is far to the left side. It looks like she's lagging big time. That is so unfortunate for the RVW racer. Here comes Benetto past her again. Here comes LCR. Benetto moves up to P2. What happened to Astrea? No.
You know, this is racing, man. Like, shit happens in racing, you know? You can never just predict what's going to happen by the end of it, no matter how far you're.
That is so tragic that she was going in for a wonderful lead. Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. It'll be interesting to hear what happened.
That RVW
and she's in a really bad spot, too, because cars can get stuck behind her.
And I believe that RBW card needs to be towed as quickly as possible. The driver has disappeared, so I believe Astrea disconnected, lagged out, or something.
Wow. That is insane.
No. That is so unfortunate.
That is crazy.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Here. There was an infraction, though. The RBW 45... They rezzed another car, but they didn't pit. So that's definitely an infraction here. It's going to earn them probably another drive-through.
I mean, they got to do what they got to do, right?
No, I know, but when Astrea crashed like that, they had to, if they have to res another vehicle, they have to pit before going out. And they definitely did not. So now the battle's on for Rao and Evely. Evely coming out of the pits now. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's... I hope Emmy noticed that. Because the RVW car, like, they pulled out the 45 car, the Golden Boy pulled out the 45 car before they had even removed the other one from the tray.
Yeah.
And I believe it's in the rulebook. Like, if you have to re-res the car, you have to box before going out of the pits. Like, you have to pit for 30 seconds. Which they definitely did not. We'll see. Either way, RBW 40... No. What? What the fuck? How is the 45 still in the lead? This is fucked. Yeah, something seriously wrong happened here. The point is that at the moment, the LCR, I believe, is in P1. followed by the Benetto. Followed by the RVW 666 and Benetto behind them in third.
This race is a clusterfuck officially because I don't think the 45 should be in the lead right now.
No, they definitely are not. It's because it's what I told you. Like they rezzed the car and didn't pit the car before coming back out on track. And then the Benetto is also one lap ahead because of your mishap. So it's at the moment, I believe it's LCR, RVW 666, and then Benetto. And we're gonna have to fix that at the end of the race. I'm sure we'll get it sorted.
I don't think the 45 should be anywhere in the top 3.
No, it's what I told you. Like, Azdrea crashed, and they rezzed the car and immediately went back out on track without pitting the car, while the other car was still in the track. So they went through the start finish twice.
Well, we're here for a very historic clusterfuck of a race.
It's so unfortunate for Azdrea.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but those are the things that are just unexpected that can happen in a race.
It looked like an internet disconnection because she was like stuck accelerating, turning left. So we'll have to hear from the driver what happened.
Yeah, it looks like she was logged out and then logged back in. So
yeah, she definitely lost internet or something, or lost power maybe. But we'll have to figure out what the finishing order is because the RBW 45 is most definitely not in first place.
This is why we run this race for 2 hours, just to fuck shit up.
That's usually not this messy, just the gate thing was a bit of a mess.
It's the extra hour. I mean, this race would have been over by now, and that wouldn't have happened to, RVW.
Nay, but shit happens in endurance races. That's why it's you never know until it's actually over. Like, look at this, and no one would have expected Azdrea to lose internet from a very comfortable lead.
Well, she didn't lose internet. She broke a tie rod or something, and now she was in the pits, and there was a camera crew filming the team fixing it, and it took a long time, stuff like that.
Yeah, that RVW car that you see, number 45, is just a ghost. It's not real. Ignore it. The real vehicle's in the workshop, in the pits right now, getting the tire and the suspension repaired from that incident. LCR in the pits for the last time, and who is driving? I do believe it's Tron still out there on track. No. Oh, yeah. Tron is going to stay in the car and drive this to the end. Benetto with Evely takes over that P1 for the moment. Although I believe that RVW is the one that's in P1. Where's the RVW?
I'm assuming it's...
Rao. It's Rao. He's...
it's going to be Rao. I think Rao is in first. Benetto might have inherited second.
Yes.
And the second RBW car is third.
Although because of that mishap, they're probably... I mean, honestly, that's this in my eyes, it's DQ. I don't know what the rule book says, but
it should be.
Like, their vehicle crashed. They res another vehicle. They didn't box the vehicle when they had to, when you re-res it. And then they got an extra lap in because they went out on track before the other car was removed. It's a mess. We'll see what Emmy decides at the end. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime...
It's days like today that you're happy you're not in the FBA officiating team.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have a rough time trying to figure this thing out.
Yeah, it's gonna be... Yorkie says the Benetto car is battling itself.
We have an internal battle for ourselves.
We got Sasha running the this final stint for the Apex. They are 4 laps behind on P5, and then holding solid behind her is Tron on that LCR, who I believe sits in P4 at the moment, behind Benetto. I'm not sure because it's just been a little bit of a mess because of the double gate thing. Oh, and on top of that, look at that. The Golden Boy is driving the car without the script checker. These guys need to be DQ'd.
Oh boy. Yeah, they're done. Unfortunately for the 45 car, they were in second in points, and they're driving without a script checker, rezzing a car when you couldn't, and they're basically done.
You gotta drive, but they cannot be in first place. Not after Estrella was disconnected for the whole lap.
And now they got a drive-through penalty on top of that.
Yeah, I was just on them for that drive-through. And they're driving without a script checker. No, they need to be disqualified. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to play favorites. It's just the rules.
Those are them's the rules, kids.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Man, I thought my pit stop was disastrous.
Your pit stop unleashed a massive chain of events.
Good. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
Oh my god.
I was like, look at my stupid pit. And then Arvido was like, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously you don't want to win races like this or gain an advantage in races like this, but you know, races are chaotic. That's real life racing.
Mm-hmm. And this comes back to what I was saying. Like if you have to re-res your vehicle, you have to pit the moment you re-res it. And he didn't do that, and his car is not screwed. Like he could be using it. Well, no, because the gate detects it, but he's not using the script checker on his car. I hope Emmy realizes that. Huh?
Yeah, it's just little things that you kind of don't prep for, you know.
Yeah.
Because they're very rare when they happen. So when it happens, it's like it's complete panic, and you just want to get back on the track.
Yeah. Now heads up, the RBW 666, which is currently leading the race, is about to lap the LCR, which they just did, coming out of turn 3. So now I believe the battle is on for P2 between the Carmona and the Benetto. But I believe, where's Benetto? Did he get by already? I'm not sure. I'm confused.
Well, I think officially or unofficially, if you want to call it, like Rao is leading, even though he's showing up in third.
Yeah. The 666 is leading because Benetto's a whole lap ahead, and then RBW did some weird things. It's 666 is in the lead. What I'm trying to figure out is if Benetto or LCR is in P2.
P2 is definitely Benetto.
And then LCR is P3. That would put Apex P4. Let's go, Apex.
Yo, shout out to Apex.
Shout out to Apex, Atsi, Lara, and Sasha running it down for P4. Beautiful.
I mean, they deserve it. They were running really hot laps during practice.
They did. Like, it's definitely well deserved, well earned, and I'm happy to see that team grow, get faster. The 3 of them. So now, yeah, that just black flag car number 45. They shouldn't be out there on track. Exciting for Apex. Let's go. Here comes the Benetto car. What I want to see is, I don't know. I'm still not sure who the fuck is in second. I guess it's Benetto.
It should be Beneteau after 45 is basically a dead stick out there. They're running for nothing, apparently, or they shouldn't be running actually, but. Yeah, I guess Rao is gonna get his first GTSE win.
Nice.
Along with Ragnar.
Well, there's a mess of cars here in front of the both RBWs in the Apex. Oh my goodness. We'll see what the stewards have to say after this race. We got 6 minutes left of racing. The 2 hours at Tokyo. Whew. The last 30 minutes have been eventful, to say the least.
Yeah, very chaotic, and to sort this all out might take more than a day or two.
No, I don't think so. It'll definitely take some time because they need to figure out. Finally, the other RBW car gets the script checker on. But still, I mean, they've already they should have been black flagged a long time ago, honestly.
Yeah, and they shouldn't actually be on the track. They should have just been black flagged.
Yeah, that's what I meant. There's absolutely no way they're in first place after Astrea was in the middle of the track for about a whole lap, pretty much. And then she wasn't even out, like the car wasn't even removed before the other car was already on track, which means they pulled it out and they didn't pit. They just went straight out. And on top of it, went straight out without the script checker. It's just a mess. It's a mess.
And honestly, I mean, they're racing other vehicles out there, and they're affecting their race when they're basically a dead stick out there.
We'll see what it's going to be a lengthy discussion after this race, I'm sure of it. But in my opinion, they should be disqualified. We'll see what happens.
I think that's an easy call. But you never know. You just never know.
I honestly don't know the penalties for pulling the car out without boxing. I haven't checked the rule book. That's what we're saying, Yorkie. That's what we're saying. Yorkie says, yeah, like, why is the 45 allowed to run couples pairs with 666 or whatever? It should have been black flagged a while ago, but that's okay. I mean, it's 4 minutes left of racing. We'll figure it out at the end.
Let's just disqualify both cars.
No, not the RV. The 666 has run a great race.
No, I'm kidding, obviously.
Like that, like the net win is Rao on that 6. Rao and Ragnar on the 666. I believe Beneteau is P2 and LCR is P3.
Yeah, at this juncture, that's what it looks like. If you take out the 45 out of the equation.
Hey Lara, yes, Apex moves up to P4 with that, I believe. If the the 45 should get disqualified, so moves Apex to P4. This is amazing. This is great.
It's a really good run for them.
They did. Yorkie, they did get a warning for blocking Little Bear. But it wasn't the 666. Oh wait, no, it wasn't 666. It was 45 that blocked Little Bear.
I mean, in a sense, I wouldn't have called. Personally, I wouldn't have sent a warning for that. But they got one anyway. I mean, they're gonna do teammate things. And there wasn't anything obvious that I mean, it was obvious to me, but I don't know. It's hard to really regulate stuff like that because like when you start nitpicking like who gets a penalty for that stuff, you start getting some like murky waters and shit.
Yeah, but that's why it was a warning, not a penalty. But I mean, I imagine Emmy saw it. It was very obvious.
Yeah. So a warning was appropriate.
So at the moment, we got 2 minutes left. Let's ignore the time board here, but I believe it's 666 in first place, Benetto P2, LCR P3, Apex P4, Stewart P5, MDR P6, Atomic P7, and Sky P8. Leaving the RBW, I guess, last, or I don't know where they would fall, because they lost. They probably would have lost like 3 or 4 laps. So somewhere around P5 or P6, if they don't get
Actually,
disqualified.
pretty solid run for Stewart Racing too. In
Yeah,
P5.
Stewart doing really well. It was Biller and Stewart, and there was someone else that runs the Stewart.
Taylor.
Here. Oh, Taylor, yeah. Yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah.
They did a good
Corey
race.
was running some really amazing laps last night, but he couldn't be here today. But yeah, I think Corey would have maybe gained them another spot. Who knows?
Yeah. So as it
Biller,
stands, go ahead.
yeah, Biller doesn't really engage in these races much, so he's not gonna show his real potential.
But Biller's been racing pretty solid today. Like they're currently sitting P6. It looks like it's going to be P5 once we sort out the bullshit with 45. So we'll see what happens. Let's go back on track here. The Rao just came by with 1 minute left. So we got 2 or 3 laps left.
Looks like Sasha and Tron got mixed up a little bit.
Following our current race leader, I believe this is the 666. Coming through with 53 seconds left. So 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes your race leader, Rao, number 666 on that RBW. Let's follow him for our final lap.
I think.
Oh no, it's going to be 2 more laps. Yeah, 1 more lap after this. Or, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, definitely.
A couple more laps.
No, just 1 more. Timer's at 24 seconds. He's about to come through the pits to the finish right now. It's the final lap. White flag for this GTSE round 4, 2 hours of Tokyo. Here we come. Here comes Rao, number 666, with a very, very nice lead now. It's a bit of a mess here at the front at the timing board. Let's ignore the timing board because it's going to be number 666 ready to take his first maiden GTSE win.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rao. Bringing the RBW home for P1. P2 is going to be Benetto, who I believe already finished. With Evely, with JC, and with Valky. P3 is going to come home for the LCR number 1. Followed by P4 with the Apex. Sasha bringing it home. Stewart P5, MDR P6. This is unofficial, of course. We'll see what happens once they sort out what the 45 did. But yeah, that was a very eventful race there towards the end. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens.
Yeah, it's a mess. Like you said, unofficial results. We have no idea what the sanctioning body is eventually going to decide to do with the 45 car. But I guess we'll find out maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be analyzed. Like, from my personal opinion, I mean, I'm not in the FBA or anything. I'm just commentating. But they should be disqualified for not pitting the vehicle once the other vehicle was still in the track. Like, the other vehicle was still sitting in the track, and they already were doing laps. And then they did, like, 10, 15 laps without the script checker on. It was... No.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good situation for them.
Yeah.
But those are the kind of things that you have to actually... I think most teams don't even prepare for those kind of, scenarios.
Yeah, it's hard to prepare for that scenario. But well, yes and no, because you do know, and it's in the rule book, and Emmy said it a couple times, like, if by any chance you have to re-res your vehicle, you have to instantly pit it before you get out on track.
Right.
So we'll see. Unless... Well, yeah, but that's the thing, like... I don't know what to tell you. We'll see. I would say maybe we missed them pitting the car. That they rested immediately when Estrella was still on track, but that's still I don't know. I don't know.
The script checker thing just basically clinches it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what Emmy decides. It's up to her and I guess Luke. We'll see. But it was definitely an eventful race. Again, I don't know if I should keep the stream until we have a results or what's gonna happen. But let me play you some music because this song Luke picked is just amazing. Or Luke made, sorry.
Luke made a song, huh?
I mean, with Suno, but yeah, it's amazing. Here. Whoa. Hold on. It's great. I do want to go see what's up here.
Hi. Hey, Laura.
We're still waiting to find the official results so they figure out everything that went down. But in the meantime, that was a race, huh, JC?
It was highly unexpected. But you can never tell how these things are gonna go at the end. We always come in these things with a lot of promise that there's not gonna be any dumb things that happen. But here we are.
I mean, that was just unfortunate, really. The Azrea losing internet, at least, or disconnecting, was the unfortunate. What they did afterwards, I guess, a lack of experience, or I don't know if they didn't read the rules, or we'll see. We'll see what Emmy decides in the end. Here she comes.
Just bear in mind that most likely the podium that you see now is still gonna be unofficial.
Yeah,
So
we'll see. We'll see what Emmy has to say. Here she comes. And Emmy says,
what we can reliably say is that everybody's pissed, just like every race that happens in the second one.
I can't say anything because I always get pissed. Everybody's pissed.
Yeah, the only person that's not pissed is the person that wins. That's the only person. And we don't know who won today, so everybody's pissed.
Everybody's pissed. No, I think it's gonna be 666 at 1. For sure. And then I guess Bonetto and LCRP too. We'll see where they put the 45 if they. We'll see. We'll see. You're kidding me that they gave 45 the win. You're kidding me that they gave 45 the win.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's absolutely no way that they won. There's absolutely no way.
I mean, yeah. I know. I know the politics. It's all good. I know all the politics.
I don't know. I don't agree with those results. Oh well.
Hey, you don't have to agree. Just take them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just commentating. We'll see what happens. To third place, Bonetto with Valky, Evely, and Little Bear.
Very golf clapping over there.
Second place, 666, RVW, Ragnar, and Rao running a fantastic race.
Kind of awkward, isn't it? That Roush should have won this race, but What are they going to do? Protest their own team?
We'll see. That the race is still going to be under review afterwards, so we'll see what the final results are. And number 45, unofficially for the moment, winner with Astrea and Siniso finishing first. RBW 1-2 once more, I believe, is the second time they do 1-2. For now, unofficial results, the race will still be under revision. We'll see what the final results really are. And that is it for the round 4, the 2 hours of Tokyo Drift. Once more, guys, I'm going to leave you with a bit of a track walk. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll give you guys the final results later. Probably not today. We'll see when they review them. But in the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, JC, for joining me. I miss commentating with you, and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Later, everyone.